Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Prime Time deck in Timeless format. The original list comes from LAKEY Polo, and I have tweaked the deck ever so slightly. So far, this version of the Field of the Dead seems absolutely busted, and from my experience, a lot of the decks that I'm playing against has a lot of trouble combating the infinite zombies that are coming out with the Field of the Dead. And let me tell you, these zombies come out very fast. So the end goal of this deck is obviously you try to get the Primeval Titan down, or the Golos down onto the battlefield, fetching Field of the Dead onto the battlefield. Now in our deck, we do have some options of trying to get this Primeval Titan down as soon as possible. One way to do it is through Natural Order. We play 2 copies of Natural Order, but you don't want to go up on Natural Order too much, as we only played 3 copies of Arboreal Grazer, 4 copies of Kami of Bamboo Groves, and 1 copy of County Garden. And especially against a deck that likes to counter a lot, Natural Order isn't going to be as good. But the other way of getting the Primeval Titan down is through these 2 cards. We have 3 copies of Castle Garenbrig, allowing you to ramp into 6 mana to cast the Primeval Titan. And if you pair this up with Sunken Citadel, it says add 2 mana of chosen color, spend this mana only to activate abilities of a land source. So if you have Sunken Citadel with the Castle Garenbrig, this can ramp you to Primeval Titan with only 3 of these lands. And because we're also going to be playing a lot of these tap lands, we do play 4 copies of Spelunking, which not only ramps you, but also make your lands come in untapped, which is going to be pretty insane in our deck. And now for the finishing touch, we do have 4 copies of Once Upon a Time to make our early turns incredibly consistent. And the 3 Caverns of Souls in our deck are going to be used to name Giant so that our Primeval Titans and Uro become uncounterable. Now this deck does feel incredibly powerful, but there is a kryptonite to this, and that is actually the Blood Moon. So we are playing 2 copies of Boseiju main deck, and you also see that we have 2 more copies of Boseiju in the sideboard, plus 2 copies of Generous Ant that can also fetch a forest into our hand. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Timeless Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, we'll see if we actually have to play this Boseiju. If they get a red land, I think we do have to keep this Boseiju here. Okay, Overgrown Tomb, not bad. I'm just going to play out this Boseiju and play out the Kami of Bamboo Groves, hoping that we let's go blue. Hoping that we get untapped land next turn. Untap land. Untap land. A Bowmaster. Is this, are they stuck on lands? No? No, they aren't. Okay, we're gonna call Giant. I am gonna go ahead and play the Spelunking, even though we're going to be taking a lot more damage. With the other one, I'll call green. Also, we have some synergy here. Cave Spelunking, gaining us 4 life. So, we do have some trouble. Sunken Citadel, we can't actually play the Giant next turn. Because we don't have a Castle Garenbrig with the Sunken Citadel. Oh dear God.
Fight the good
Minx
fight.
and Boo.
Actually, fight all the fights. Look at us.
A little bit scared.
We are tough. Magic? We have muscle.
Minx and Boo is actually kind of insane. Is it not? Oh, no land. They're just gonna kill me with Minx.
Look at
Opponent?
us. We are tough.
Come on, we need a land. We need a land. We're just gonna die to Minx. I just found out they are 4 colors. That probably means that they don't play more than like a 1 or 2 copies of Minsk. So what do we need here? To stay alive, we need a county garden. Let us use natural order. We also want a castle Garenbrig. No, not another. Also, I just realized that we need another green. Okay, I surrender, opponent. We drew a little bit of way too many non-lands. I do think this is a pretty good matchup though. Omnath deck, so not really sure, like, do I want some Pitting Needles? I don't think they're gonna run Blood Moon in this deck. I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Right? I don't really know what to expect from them. I guess Natural Order is a little bit better than One Ring against their deck because of Bowmasters. But I do think that this is a pretty decent matchup. Oh, maybe Ugin was the play there. The Ugin was the play. If they also play some Field of the Dead. The thing is that I don't really know. I guess if we can find an Arboreal Grazer or Kamiya Bamboo, I guess once upon a time here is pretty nice. So we got none of that. I'll just take a Prime Titan. Okay, we don't want this many Prime Titans. Okay, so they are Field of the Dead. Ooh. That comes in tap. Let's just do green so we can play Golos next turn. And even if they do play, I don't know. I'm 100%. They're not gonna just jam in like a Blood Moon here, but just in case, you know, just in case, we do have Boseiju here because this one generates 2 mana to activate the land source, activate the ability of the land source. So, okay, another Deathrite Shaman. Okay, so that's this is, what is it? An Orcish Bowmaster? I guess. so we're gonna grab a field. Let's also grab the World Tree. We could Besiege. Should I play the Bajuka Bog? I guess. I'll play the Bajuka Bog. They currently don't have. Actually, they do because of the Deathrise Shaman. They can still play Omnath here if they wanted to. Pretty broken. They're actually thinking quite a bit to grab that, by the way. Forest. Is that an Omnath? It can't be an Omnath. Oh. So what did they grab? Did they grab a Primeval Titan? I didn't expect this deck to run Natural Order. Because it also plays Omnath. I thought it was just gonna be an Omnath control deck. So they're not gonna be able to activate the Field of the Dead here, and we also got rid of a Field of the Dead. The problem is, we do have to answer a Primeval Titan, but at the same time, we're gonna be able to get there a little bit faster, I guess? Right? Especially if we draw land here. That'd be kind of amazing, but we did not. Okay. I'm gonna attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna grab a field. And I am going to grab a blast zone. I'm just hoping that we can win before. Okay. That's really nice. Okay, so we know the deck a little bit better now. So in a mirror matchup, you do want another field. Also, Boseiju is going to be very nice, right? I'm not sure if we want to go up to 4 copies of Boseiju. Usually I just want 4 copies of Boseiju against the Blood Moon, but maybe I don't want Pithing Needle then? I was bringing in for their Planeswalker, but if they're Field of Dead, like, do they even have that much room, right? I'd rather have something like Ugin, maybe. So if I'm behind on zombies, I can just exile everything. I'll just go down on a copy of One Ring and maybe a copy of Once Upon a Time. So I'll do something like this. Since One Ring, they showed that they had a Bowmaster, right? And the Ugin's gonna be pretty good here because of other Field of the Dead. We don't like to see that. It's a lot better. Okay. Now that I see Golos, that's definitely interesting, right? I think I'm just gonna play. I'll go blue. Just kind of trying to see like what kind of cards I get. Okay, I will cast the Once Upon a Time now. Okay, we got Primeval Titan, which isn't what I was looking for here. I was looking for a Grazer or a Kami so that hopefully I can ramp into Golos a little bit faster. That is what I was looking for. Now that is a card. They could have a Boseiju, but now we have 4 Field of the Dead in the main deck. I don't think we should worry about it too much. And we can also play our Primeval Titan. We kind of got punished for putting this on blue though, because now I have to play the Boseiju. I didn't really think that far ahead. I thought we were gonna be able to draw at least a green source for the Castle Garen break, but I was like, maybe I draw like Uro or something like that, right? I was thinking maybe I should play the other card. But we're gonna be able to get the Primeval Titan down here, which should be pretty much game over, I wanna say.
Go big or actually go big, just go big.
Another field. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that makes sense. So let's grab World Tree. Maybe a Cavern of Souls. I don't think they're gonna be playing counter spells. I could grab the Battlement for haste, but it's gonna come in tapped, right? So let's just grab a Kalni Garden so that we have a blocker.
Look at us. We are tough.
Okay, they had a sword. The problem is the Minx and Boo, right? The problem is Minx here, which is like, oh, like, it's kind of difficult. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have grabbed the Kalni Garden, because I could have killed the Minx and Boo here if I just grabbed the Battlement. But I was like, hindsight, what if they have like Legion's End and Ragavan? Like, I think I'm just thinking too much. Hopefully we can block the Minx now.
Look at
That's
us.
10 damage.
We are tough. Magic? We have muscle. This Minx is a 10-10. I kind of figured they would have a removal spell maybe, but I mean we get to activate our Golos, so you know. So let's activate our Golos here. Not bad. And we get to play the Wooded Foothill, which will generate additional zombie. And the Minx is dead. That's the good part. That is a good part here. We're also gaining a lot of life because of spelunking. Okay, 1 ring. We currently need an Ugin. We did slot in 2 Ugins here. Nice. Okay, so the mirror match seems like it's kind of covered. Oh, wow. Wait, I can't play the Kami here. No, do I still keep this? Fine. Fine, you got me. We'll play the gate first because this is a forest, which means this thing comes in untapped. Okay, definitely scared of a Blood Moon hand, potentially. I want a Arboreal Grazer instead, right? I guess I can just do both. Actually, do I? Let's go with blue. I'm doing this because I want to channel this. I want to channel this. Lightning bolting the Arboreal Grazer. Wouldn't be me. Would not be me. So, enchantment, instant speed, land. They need a sorcery spell. Sorcery or an artifact. I'm gonna be able to gain some life. Not sure if I should actually channel next turn. Brainstorming before fetching. Interesting. Okay, since I got another land, I think I'll just Uro instead of channeling the Kami here. Okay, most excellent. 2 cards in the yard. Expressive iteration. Okay, so they got it. They got the Delirium. They also play a Ledger Shredder. Another Channeler. Not happy about that. Okay, we got the Titan. And a Grazer. What a card. It is a bit unfortunate that the field is not going to be online here. But we do get to Bajuka Bog, which is very nice. Oh, we could even haste it as well. Hold up. No, but it comes in tapped. Right. Because we don't have Spelunking. So let's get the Blast Zone. No. Okay. Hold up. Hold the phone. I think we're Bajuka Bogging. Probably Field of the Dead. This way now, if they have, Unholy Heat, they can't kill the Primeval Titan. They have to Lightning Bolt the Arboreal Grazer yet again. The Grazer is too strong. What? Excusez-moi? Oh, that's so greedy. Please miss. Yeah, that was so greedy. Okay, so this is a Blood Moon deck. So we need Generous Ant and 4 Passages. Now, I don't know if we should actually play Veil of Summer, though. I also want to copy up Warm Coil Engine. I did see Memory Lapse. 2 Memory Lapses, actually. What do? I'm gonna take out Natural Order. One Ring seems incredible. Uro seems pretty nice. But at the same time, it's gonna be harder to cast if the Blood Moon does come down. I think I'm actually going to cut on Ugin. I mean, Ugin is also a way to get through the Blood Moon, but it's so slow. The last card is... I think I want to cut up land because I'm bringing so many lands. No, I'm just going to go down on One Ring. One Ring and Golos are both castable, so we're going to keep those. That's interesting. Opponent's forcing my hand here? I have to do this. Beast. Yeah, that I... Because they could attack with the Ragavan, and then they could Blood Moon, right? Oh no! They took my Titan. They took my Titan. Okay, so... play... the Battlement. Play the Spelunking. Beseju, what a card. Called green. And we're gonna play the Kami. And then pass. Keeping the Beseju just in case. Okay, opponent, you gotta chill. Now they could counter it. Which is a bit unfortunate. Kinda hoping they don't counter this. Okay, nice. Is it a forest? Or a field? The thing is, they can still cast a Blood Moon if they have it. Then I'd be in trouble. So we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, it's a little bit underwhelming getting a forest, but I'm playing around Blood Moon like a good player would. Like a good player would. Instant sorcery land, so they don't have the delirium yet. Okay. Okay, nice. Uro. Play the One Ring. Play the field. And then play the Uro. I don't think playing this with Seiju is worth it. It's not worth it. Wait, how is this field not online? You see that? They had a Blood Moon. Oh, it's because I had double Sunken Citadel. GG's. Primeval Titan. Wait, I can't cast it? Oh, I don't have a Garen Brig. And we'll play the Arboreal Razor here. And pass. This deck is just way too nasty. Okay, another Blood Moon. We play 4 copies of we play way too many copies of ways to get rid of that Blood Moon. And we also play 3 copies of One Ring. Ah, that's funny. So attack with the Golos. We'll play the Once Upon a Time. By the way, they don't have blue source. Not anymore. Ooh, sneak attack. That could be a way to actually win the game. Hold up. Kinda scary. Okay, we got a Boseiju. Interesting. We do need to get rid of the sneak attack, but the Blood Moon is a little bit of a hindrance, I must say. Okay, what if I just get rid of both of them? Yeah? So let's get rid of a Blood Moon first. Double Blood Moons, huh? I'm actually surprised they grabbed the island because they can't sneak attack on their end step. This turn is kind of tricky because even if I do get rid of that sneak attack, they might have another sneak attack. Play the Titan. I like how it tapped my battlement. Oh, that's bad. So we're gonna have to grab a Castle Garen Brig because I do need to play my Warm Coil Engine.
So basically, this turn is going to be about how do we survive a 15-15 and a 7-7 flyer.
Let's go to combat. Attack. And then we're gonna get rid of their sneak attack. And I guess we'll just play the worm and pass. Like, let's say they have another sneak attack. I'm pretty positive I can still block, especially with the worm coil engine. Like, if it's not exactly a worm, maybe I have a chance. I can block the Aatroxa with the Arboreal Grazer. They can get a worm down. So I block the Aatroxa. And then block the worm. So I go to 20, but I take 4 damage from the ring. So I go to 16. And then I take 3, that's 13. And then I take 9. I'm just trying to see if I can win here. The thing is, they go to 14, right? They have 3 blockers. They block Titan, Golos, and my zombie. 6, 7, 8. That's 16 damage. Yeah, they should be dead. Just doing the math again. They go to 14. Opponent blocks. Oh, no, this also splits, so that's a lot more damage. I didn't see that they actually didn't play a land there. We could have actually died to a lightning bolt if I wasn't careful. Oh, they don't have any basics left. GG's. Block, block, block. Yeah, they're dead. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, this deck is officially insane. We just beat, like, what? Like, triple Blood Moon and double Sneak Attack? Like... Alright, so I played some games with this deck. This deck seems absolutely busted. I don't know what to say. Like, it just does everything
that, like, if you're a control deck or a mid-range deck, you just can't beat this. There's no way. Unless your deck can actually play a Blood Moon. But even then, like, you've seen that last game, like, they Blood Moon 3 times. And sneak attack twice. And they still lost. Like, this is insane. The sideboard is just so well prepared. Obviously the sideboard isn't from me. This is from Alexi Polo. Like, the sideboard is just so broken. I did change a little bit. We don't see. I did actually go up on a copy of a Pitting Needle. I kind of want to have another Pitting Needle in case we like lose to a combo deck or something. So yeah, I think the natural prey, any deck that can actually combo, kill you with a combo finisher, which is gonna be a little bit harder, or like a land destruction deck plus a Blood Moon or something like that. Like, those are the two decks that I think that can beat this deck. But this is Arena Ladder, so you're not always gonna see like top tier decks, right? So since there's no stake, I think because of that, this deck is insane. So unless we see like a top tier combo deck that is also taking over best of 3, I think this deck is just way too insane. We have the Once Upon a Time consistency. We have life gain with Uro and Spelunking. By the way, this thing has life gain, by the way. You gain 4 life. We have 4 copies of Cave. That's 16 life total. If you pair these up, like if you're again struggling as an aggro deck, just play the Primeval Titan with the Spelunking up and just gain some life, fetching the Sunken Citadel. That's gonna be insane. Uro also. In like Field of the Dead mirror match, like just bring a lot of Boseijus. Bring a lot of Boseijus and maybe an Ugin. I think Ugin can be pretty nice if you're behind. I guess if you're ahead, you can just Ugin +2 on a zombie, right? So Ugin's gonna be pretty nice against zombies. And I actually really like the fact that we're playing 4 copies of One Ring. Because this deck's one of the only weaknesses are the Blood Moon decks. So you actually want to play a lot of colorless cards like One Ring. Golos can fetch a forest, right? One Ring can dig to a basic land. And then you have Ugin that can also get rid of Blood Moon as well. So, I mean, this one's going to be a little bit late, right? But yeah, a pretty insane deck. You don't need Natural Order, but for game 1, it's going to be very insane. For game 2, not so much because the cat's out of the bag, right? They're just going to kill your creatures, and you don't play that many creatures, right? Like look, 8 creatures. So that's why we only see 2 copies of Natural Order. You don't want too many of these cards, especially like if they know what you're doing, your creatures are not gonna survive and just gonna die, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. And as always, if you guys like the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.